I see you. Give me a second. Ooh, big stretch. Getting old. Hi, welcome to Working for Life is Life Light. My goodness, we are off tonight. Hi, I hope you had a good day. Yeah, I have no fucking idea what's going on. Not a sweet clue. Peeps, what's moving? Not even, I don't even have the right screen up. Hold on, y'all need to see this. There, okay, so, basically speaking, I've had a long day, and I usually dual stream Twitch and YouTube. Thank you, Beefcake, I appreciate you, thank you so much. Subscribed on Twitch for me, and again, I'm sorry for the delay there. For some reason, Restream decided to change their UI, and it would seem I'm old, and I found it very difficult to adjust to it immediately. It was streaming to one place and not both, and I found that offensive, world-shattering. It's fine, I'm kidding. But it took me a few minutes to figure it out, figure out what the issue was and why it wasn't connected. We're connected now, we're doing fine. Just, you know, those first few minutes of, oh, what are you doing? Why are you like this? So yeah, I haven't played Warcraft in a few days. I haven't played a lot of games in a few days. If you're like, Peeps, you love the Moogle event. How did you do with the Moogle event? I didn't do shit with the Moogle event. Just a lot on the go IRL lately, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't had the gumption. So, I did what any nerd does, and I went and I found that one comfort game, and I vegged. I straight up vegged right out, no exception, just sat in front of the computer and played Baldur's Gate. If you're sitting there going, really? The answer is yes. That's 100% what I did. I vegged. I had a level 10 campaign that was in the midst of wrapping up. I wrapped it up, and then I started a tactician run, which your girl is not a tactician, okay? But we're doing alright. We're surviving it somehow. Hello, Scion. So, again, it's just a matter of, like, you know when you need comfort? That's what this weekend was. And I did not move, and I gamed. And I played Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
I left everything else on red. I just played Baldur's Gate. I got my husband into it, so that's a good thing. It's a good thing. But yeah. So, I'm getting caught up in Warcraft, okay? I'm a little bit behind, and we're gonna just do a couple chores that I probably should have done earlier this week, but didn't. I also had to get caught up with a, whatchamahoosit, hold on. A craft fair. As you guys know, I do like to go to events and be a vendor, which is actually quite fun, and I enjoy it very much. However, that next event is like next week, and I had to make some more stock for it. I'm also trying to make my first like Christmas socks, like, you know, the socks you put the candy in. I'm trying my hand at that, and I think I bought the padding a little too thick. She's thick. But we'll see how it goes once it's quilted and less defensive. Oh, yes it is World of Warcraft. All I'm doing, it sounds like I'm doing not a whole lot. I'm not doing a whole lot. We'll be further into gameplay in a few minutes. All I did was I re-put some stuff on the auction to sell some, because this is my bank alt. So all she does is take care of the monies. I send it to my big girl. Gotta put a subject, it doesn't really matter. And I keep myself afloat of money. I send the rest to the boss. Warcraft is fun to a certain extent. It really depends on the type of game you like. Just like anything else, any game can be fun for anybody, right? There are people that think Stardew Valley is the best game they've ever played without a shadow of a doubt. And there are others that buy every Call of Duty when they come out and they no life it. So It depends on your play style. If you're a Final Fantasy 14 player and you play because of story, you want that thick, that very heavy story beats, and then you want an RPG set or a MMO second, and you like raiding here and there, and the action's not big for you. Warcraft might be a little more difficult to get into because there's a lot more going on. If you're the type of person that, you know what, while Final Fantasy story is great, I love it, I need more action. I could skip parts of the story if it meant more action. World of Warcraft is more for you. My husband doesn't like 14, he likes Warcraft. And again, it's 100% based on just more action. It's a little bit more grindy in the sense that like endgame has more FOMO to it, more nitty gritty. But again, if you want that more action, more shit to do, Warcraft has it. Where Final Fantasy takes it as, okay, you can game hard, and then you are pushing your raids and doing progression. And if that's your speed, again, it's not about one being better than the other. If we compare ratings side by side, they're both really good. The world first raiders for Warcraft didn't get world first for 14. So they're very comparable. It's just a different experience. I came from Warcraft into 14 and I fell in love with 14. Because to me, 14 had what WoW was missing, which was deep, delicious lore just fed to me with a spoon, which I love. The only thing that, to me, that could improve Final Fantasy 14 is if there were more quests with action and more action in it to broaden the player base. Me, I'm fine. I don't need action all the time. Where World of Warcraft, you get tiny bits of story, which is, again, there's not bad. And it allows you to go out in the world and get action-y.
I need to target something first.
I used to be when I was young. And, yeah,
Do not have a
kids,
target.
work, responsibilities. Just, how do I put this nicely? The lack of give a fuck as I got older is what changed my rating status. Because today, I'm the type of person that if I can't log in on a Tuesday, I'm not logging in. I'm just not. Yeah, I know there's a raid group, but like, good luck. I'm good. I don't need that type of tie down today. Which is fine. Again, that's how my life is led. That doesn't mean it doesn't work for somebody else. Some people love that kind of structure. Need it. Find comfort in it. I'm just not that person. I used to call it the definition of fun. Depending on what your definition of fun, what makes a game that you like fun, is what changes the experience. It really comes down to what you like. Because again, the Stardew Valley player may not like World of Warcraft. Because it doesn't fit, but I'd also not big on Call of Duty. Or, I'll play those games. You want a game that I won't play? A Souls-like. Can't do it.
I need to target something
Work
first.
makes me swear and want to throw things. I do not need my video games to do the same thing. Or as I say, I was blessed with many things. Patience is not one of them. Well, sometimes it's just, and sometimes you play a game because it's nostalgic. It makes you, it reminds you of a thing in the past, or it just feels comfortable. You know where the buttons are. You know what you're doing. You know what the next step
I
is.
do not have a target.
And sometimes that's fun too. Oh, thank you for following me on Twitch too. I do dual stream these. Not a lie. I like YouTube a lot. Twitch is a beast I've never been able to really get my hands on. Where I find that YouTube, I seem to, I at least know the path forward. Am I good at the path forward? That's a whole different story. But at least I'm aware of the path. Oh shit, I didn't even pick it up. Son of a bitch. Hello. There, okay, good. Now we're gonna head back. Hello, puppy. My big boy is here, Reinhardt, the boxer. He is 60 pounds. His sister is at least 75, 80. And she now towers him.
Welcome.
You got a big sister.
Farewell.
You big cuddle bummy dog. Do you want to come up and say hi? Up up? Up up? Nope, not interested. And that's okay. He's 6 years old, so he's starting to hit the old age for boxers, so you kind of just like, you let him do what he wants. And he's the ultimate anxious dog. Like, reminds you of a Chihuahua. Glad I brought an energy drink. Nook has cats. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. The cats are older, which fine. They're 10 this year. I'm a dog person, always have been. My husband, I think he's swapped over in the years. He used to very much be a cat person. Me, I love my big dogs. Bigger the better. But that's me. And we got our house, so now we don't have to worry about like renting and dogs, which win for me. Hold on, I want to show you something. So here's what I made today. As well, yes it does. And I honestly believe, I think both should drop the sub idea. Here's what I made today. I got scrunchies, but if you look closely, they're Batman. So see, they're like a white color. And this one's a work in progress. It's a Christmas sock. That's only one side. There's some fluff in the middle. It's gonna be quilted. It'll be my first time quilting something. Only thing is, I think I got the fluff a little thick, so I'm hoping my iron takes it the fuck down. Ooh, buddy. Did you want to come up and say hi? No? Okay. It's okay. Yeah, I sell them at the conventions and stuff. I tried my hand at craft fairs, and I have to admit that my first craft fair I didn't do very well at all. Like, actually quite sad. So that one is, I don't want to say limited, but we're like paying attention, right? And then decline. And then I'm doing my second. I have 2 more craft fairs booked. 2 more. The first one is in the same place I had the last craft fair, and listen, if this doesn't do well, I'll... And then the second one is local to me, like really local, like 15 minutes down the road. So the rule of thumb is, depending on how we do at the craft fair, this may be the last craft fair I do. Not for bad reasons, it's just, I'm a nerd. A giant fucking nerd. I sell nerdy things. And that doesn't mean that the clientele always equates to that, right? And that's fine. Maybe that's just not my people. That's okay. I do have one nerdy market. 2 nerd markets left. So one in a city 45 minutes to the north, and one 2 hours south. But it's in a comic book shop, so my people. Okay, while we're here, World of Warcraft has all kinds. Let me just show you. World of Warcraft has all kinds of characters. It's divided by Horde and Alliance, so 2 truly different factions. Think of it like choosing Gridania versus Ul'dah. The only thing is, it separates the game in 2. You're only going to be able to talk to the people of your faction. They started doing some dungeons and stuff cross faction, but it's like a very new thing, and they're trying it. So you got the Horde. Which a lot of it tends to be like the monster races. Very, very prejudiced. Remember, this came back 25 years ago. Or 20 years ago. Where the Alliance has more of the humanoid. Well, a couple of monsters, but not a whole lot. And some can be either or. But like your classics are human. Let me pick a mage. Human. Men's. Elves. You see what I mean? Very, very classic. Got some, let me find the regular dwarves. Gnomes, which are silly looking. Very classic. My main character, who is a panda. She's been Horde, she's been Alliance, she's done the switch. It's fine. She is on the Alliance and has been for years now. The important part to me, she's round. I love it. I think when I saw the pandas drop and they looked like that, my husband bought me the race swap for my birthday. Or for, it was Christmas, sorry, I lied. It was Christmas. I was very excited. What do we get? Awesome, money and stuff. What's this? That is a ring. Do I need it? No, I don't. Well, I could sell it. Hi, puppy. Oh my goodness, he's mad at the cat. Move, cat. One. I have a blanket next to my computer. It's for the dogs. 100% for the puppies.
How can I help? Dionisa Ka.
Oh, got
Always
Detective
glad to
Jones.
help.
Is it just
I got
okay?
a bad feeling.
Oh. Historian
Ain't
question.
You a chipper looking
Test
one.
your knowledge. The centaur uses this title to refer to leaders of their tribe. Khan, Thane, Emperor Khan, I believe. Correct. Dragonflight is the most recent behind
your
this
back?
expansion that just dropped
Let
this
the
year.
light of the new moon guide you.
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to check which one. Oh, this is the one with the Sylvanas thing. Collect the appearance of the crest of the kingdom. Oh yes, and then you can get like a bunch more. Warcraft, if you're listening, which you're not, I don't care. We'll talk about it. Warcraft, if you're listening, this is how it should go every month. Okay, 1, it encourages people to play more. 2, the more you should be rewarding people that want to play more, that want to play their alts, that want to keep going and keep these achievements coming. To me, it's a no-brainer.
This is
Stop.
your time.
Stop taking people backwards. Time
I
walking
will
dungeons.
see you again.
Do that. Chromino. The event coordinator? Do I have
Your
to do them
gold
all?
is welcome here.
Participate in activities.
Farewell.
Oh, yes, I do. I do mention. Mount Mania is my favorite. How much is left before that?
Greetings, fellow mount enthusiasts. What magnificent steeds have you brought with you today?
Hold on, let me see. Okay, we're gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna go do the other
Behold
question.
one and all a contest like no other, and saddle on up if that is your druther. Come join a parade of fur, hooves, and wings. Report to Mount Mania and see all of these things.
Okay, let's go see right here. I'm just gonna cash this baby in.
Greetings. Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Okay, so we're gonna do the activity. It's gonna show you a mount, and you have to say if you have it. So you gotta click it. Right now, what we're doing is the event. This is not normal, typical gameplay. It's an event because World of Warcraft turns 20. Legal to vote, which everyone should be voting if you're American, by the way. I'm not American. I voted in my provincial election. Okay. Also, while I'm here, I don't mind talking politics. I try to stay out of American ones because one, my feed is inundated of it, and it's not even my politics. However you want to talk about Justin Trudeau, listen, we'll go. Oh, the mounts are gorgeous. The Warcraft aesthetic is very pretty, but it's less fantasy-esque. It's more harsher, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to like describe. Like some of the stuff, like I won't lie to you, the dragons, I prefer Warcraft any day. But like the horses, a lot of the other stuff, the birds, obviously the chocobos. Like look at some of these dragons. Like I don't like the hippogriff. Look. Here's a two-headed dragon. That's a mount, by the way. No, it's not. Sorry, I lied. So you got Fire, Hawk, Crimson. Like, see, again, the horses are so much better in Final Fantasy 14. And then there's some stuff you're like, oh, that's sweet. Got a Dark Phoenix. Again, the birds are a million times better in 14. The 14 Phoenix, the one they had last year, the 10-year, man. Gorgeous, stunning, love it. I also like 14's ability to just fuck around. There's something about being silly and something about being fun I love it. Like, let me give you an example. The Cactuar mount, that's bullshit. That's stupid. I love it. It wiggles and waddles. It gets silly when it flies. Yes. Okay, embrace the silly. Let people do stupid things. And that's one thing that Final Fantasy really has taken in. Like really, that Cactuar is dumb, but so great. Same thing as like I call it the Batmobile, but the Final Fantasy 15 car, where the Lalafell is standing on the driver's seat. You'll never see this in game here. Because they're all like, we gotta stick to the aesthetic. Fuck the aesthetic. It's so... Why wouldn't you want to drive around a Batmobile that flies and you're actually standing on the fucking driver's seat? Oh, the story, listen, that gets me every time. I am in love with that game. I am a story nut. Most of those books are Warcraft books on this row here. Or no, it's this row here. Because I like the deeper lore. Warcraft has the we'll give you a little lore if you like it. If you want more, you can find it. And when it's done right, it's great. When it's done wrong, you miss out big story events, which is dumb. But most of the time, it's done right. Like, look, that one's pretty. What else do we get? Like, that's the original dragons. That was like when I first started playing. This is a store mount. I got it for I think it was a birthday. Ugly dragon mount. Some ugly ones, like oh, that one's.
Saddle up and put your menagerie to the test in Mount Mania.
I want you to tell me how long it's gonna be.
Get ready for a Mount Mania! Quickly summon the same mount as me to earn points.
Hey, that one's cute. I like that.
Get ready for the next mount.
Ivory Trader. Oh no, I don't have that. It's cute. It's a fucking otter. See? This is what I'm talking about. It's an otter. Okay, what else we got? What's the next one? It's
Get ready for the next mount.
Jesus, I don't have that one either. We're not doing very good. Oh, that one's in the new expansion. No, it's Sky Hunter. It's this one. No, I don't know where you got that one. I'm sorry to say. It's an achievement mount. I do not have
Get
it.
ready for the next
I have that one
mount.
though. Blue Proto. So I have the older mounts. So I got that one. What else do we got?
Get ready for the next mount.
I don't have that one. Snow Fluff. Oh, it's pretty though. I need you to realize that I have 445 mounts. I've been playing this game a long fucking time, and I have only matched 1 out of 4. And to be fair, I haven't gotten a lot of the mounts in the last 2 expansions, so that's where the gap is.
Get ready for the next mount.
I have that. No, I don't. I lied. That's the mount that keeps getting away from me. It's 120k gold, and I just never took the time to get it. Like, I could just... Like, it's dumb that I don't have it. I could just go get it.
Up next, we have...
I don't have that one either. I don't know, like, it's not even in my list, so I don't know where it came from. Let me see.
Get ready for the next mount.
Heavenly Onyx. I have that one. That was hard to get. Oh, because it's a horde mount. Oh no, it was a trading post reward.
Get ready for the next mount.
I don't have that. Do I have that? I don't think so. No, I do! I do! I can't believe I had that one. I didn't even recognize it. Yeah, where is it? Oh.
Up next, we have...
Crimson... I don't have that. Vorkin? I don't even know what a Vorkin is. A Volcane? Oh yeah, I didn't get that. I could almost go get them though. The Forbidden Reach?
Get ready for the next mount.
I have that. Frost Brood. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Oh no, it's this one. It's the yeah. I have both.
Get ready for the next mount.
Ah, that one was expensive. I don't think I have that one. No, it was. Yeah, 625,000. I don't have that one. That's cruel.
Get ready for the next mount.
Do I have that one? I don't know. I do. Oh, that's the red one that you get with the regular dragon. Like, alright, well that's... I matched 5 out of 12.
Get ready for the next
I have
mount.
that. Absolutely. I already know. I used to collect these, right? Wait, where's it? Silver. A flame ward. Where did you get that one?
Up
not in the list.
next, we
I don't
have
have that one either. Damn it! Alright, hold on, I'm gonna land. So I'm on a new mission now. I'm on a new mission. On my bad behavior missions. Alright, let's go to Stormwind and let's go see what's on sale at the vendor. By the way, if you're big into like transmog, and to me this is a big step in the right direction for World of Warcraft, Sylvanas' gear is available right now at the trading post, and it's so good, and it's worth it to me. Like, listen, more transmog the better, more options for transmog the better, the more everything the better. Why not? Let us be silly. I want to be a sexy panda Sylvanas, okay? Why not? Let's see what we're selling. My stuff. 600 pennies. Yay!
Welcome to the trading post.
What you offering? This one. Look. Look how good I look. We're buying that. That's not up for debate. We are buying that. Purchased. That's cute. Not really. Not my thing. I don't like the purple. Not my thing. That's cool, actually. No. 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 What's this? Oh. What's that? Oh, the thingy of the thingy. Exactly. You understand. It's about the glam. That's the real end game. Okay, the blades are not my big thing. Like, I'm glad these are available. If this is your jam, I'm so happy you can get it. That's cool. Like, that's for druids. That's actually quite cool. That's also quite cool. Okay, I get that. Not my jam. Oh. I'm a sucker for when paladins look like paladins. When they are full fucking armor, looking to kick some ass, sword and shield. I like that. And that screamed paladin. Especially with the wings. No, thank you. No, thank you. So yeah, so there's only really one item that I want this time around. And it's the big one, okay? Like, I'm aware it's the big one. Oh, that's a Dire Maul set. Not for me, but I want that one so bad. And listen, imagine if Warcraft could dye stuff. I would pass the fuck out. dyeing your gear. Imagine that in hot pink. That's all I got. I'm telling you. In this color right here. I would pass out. I'm gonna wait for my husband just went to the washroom. I want to show him this. Why is the back there? Oh, hold on. Oh, I suppose. Oh, no, oh, put it back. Oh, you have like the choice. You do the full chest with the vest. Or you can do like the full Sylvanas. Got it. No, they don't plan on adding that. So good. I love it. I will be
Don't you
buying
be
that.
going too long.
1000% buying that. That's a chef's favorite. Okay, so that's that mystery solved. Next. No, hold on. Turquin. Vorquin. We're in the Forbidden Reach. Where the fuck is Forbidden Reach? Tethalash. Tethalash Valdraken. Oh, there's a Valadraken. Oh my goodness, I'm dumb. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can go find it. I, for some reason, thought that this was back in, this is just my madness, okay? Bear with me. I thought this was back in Shadowlands. I'm like, no problem. Go get it. I did most of the content for that. Should be fine. I'm gonna go see if I can find it because I want the mounts. Easy mounts are great. Just saying. Double checking. I think there's something wrong with YouTube right now. It could be me. I don't know. Starting to make more sense. Anyway. It's fine. I gotta chill though. But I am very excited to be in November. And just like not in it. It's down here. Somewhere around here. There. That guy. He's got mounts.
I have much to offer. A fair exchange. Only the finest goods.
Hold on, why is that not opened? Oh, they're mounts that you get because you made a dragon character.
Will that be
Oh,
all?
that's why. Oh, it's because if you make one of these guys. Oh, okay. I should have known that before I decided to go over here. It's fine. Unlocking flight in World of Warcraft at one time. When I first started, this is like the old lady story. Back in my day, it was like 3 feet of snow, uphill both ways. And that's pretty much how it felt, because to unlock flying, it took a stupid amount of in-game currency, and in-game currency wasn't easy to get at the time, okay? So, at the time, it was a big fucking deal. Today, you're blessed with it almost right at the beginning. If you, the moment you enter War Within, you get that flying. If you've unlocked it on other characters, you get that flying. I don't know, and I believe you get a dragon relatively quickly as a new player as well. Basically, Warcraft, because it's been around so long, used to time gate stuff and used to gate stuff with like how do I put it? And stuff like flying, and they would try to take that as a thing to be held back for later to do.
Protected.
Where now they're like, hey, people don't like that. People don't like being told to wait, and they can't do shit.
Do you also hear Beladar's song? Our deeds give it strength.
Just looking to see what kind of availabilities do I have. Why can't I have any Valor Stones? Hold on, let me see. It's because I have too many? It's because I'm maxed out, that's why. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go spend some then. But yeah, deep down is they used to gatekeep that flying. It used to be a thing that people did. And then as people did it more and more, it stopped being a thing. People stopped wanting that. It was no longer a sign of elitism. And why would it need to be a time sink like it is? Eventually that stuff just came off. And when I say eventually, I don't know how to say this nicely. Eventually is this year. That shift in attitude towards the player, oh boy. Like that shift in attitude is extremely new. And it's dumb that it's that new, but like that's the reality. Same thing as Warcraft. It used to be, and today it's not. And that's very much the player standing up and saying, hey, stop being dicks. When we ask for something, listen to us. And it took Blizzard a long time to adopt that attitude. Because a lot of times before, they would look at you and be like, hey, obviously the devs know more. Obviously, right? Like, that's the idea.
Communication initiated.
I'm looking for it. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Like, it's a true shift in attitude that was desperately needed. And again, I'm not trying to shit on them because again, I really appreciate the changes and that they're new and they shifted. Like stuff like alts. Final Fantasy players don't understand. Warcraft plays a lot of alts. A lot of people really enjoy playing alternative characters and alts. They really do. It's their favorite thing. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
How fare you?
Hold on, you're the good one. Perfect. Yeah, we're all upgraded there. Love that. Anything else that's really high up there? 590s. Oh. I think that's the other one. Awesome. We're gonna boost that. So anyway, we play a lot of alts, and that's something that the Warcraft community really got big into in previous expansions. And they had it not as strict as Final Fantasy, but up there. Like they had it to a point where there were people that struggled to made alts, and then it would take hundreds of hours to level, and finally you had a character you liked and could use. That's changed. That's no longer. Now leveling alts is easy as hell. Even the content that you've already done, you don't have to redo. You can redo it at your own
May you
pace.
find what you seek.
Which at one time, obviously, I say at one time like it was 30 years ago, but like when I say at one time, I really mean like 8 months ago. You couldn't do that. It wasn't really friendly to the player that wanted to have 100 characters. Where today it is. Because that's how players want to play the game. I don't know if Final Fantasy will ever follow suit in that.
Scale the falls to find unique reagents. How are
And they
you
don't need to,
applying
right?
them?
It's a whole different mindset. But it just shows that things can shift over time and shift opinions based on
The
the new
kobolds
needs.
are vandalizing and pillaging Morning Rise again. Please, stop them in any way you can.
I need to get closer.
So we're doing some quests. I'm gonna actually just queue us up for a dungeon so you see
We
what
must
we
take
are.
extreme methods
We're
to
gonna do the
stop
Headless
the
Horseman
kobolds
because
plundering
there's a
Morning
chance
Rise.
to get them out.
Use
But
explosives
I have never
to
gotten
collapse their tunnels.
Did I get it? Let me see. I did get it. Arthas is the other one. So I did get that mount. We had TP along HP and MP. Oof! See, I haven't been playing Warcraft. I lied. I've been playing Warcraft for a long time. Like, I started on maternity leave for my first kid. And that kid is 16 in December. If that like that's the indication. I did take a few years off when the lawsuits were announced.
I do not have a target.
I wanted Blizzard to hit certain milestones before I would come back. And even then, I don't think I'll ever come back in the same capacity as I played before. If that makes any sense. I think that's clear. That it's a never thing. Headless Horseman. It's a 30-second dungeon. It's a Halloween event dungeon. It's one boss, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's really just like a Halloween thing. I'm gonna buff the team. I'm gonna go in fast and hard.
Your search is done. Let fate choose now. The righteous.
Let them come.
Now, unlike Final Fantasy, they didn't have the floor markers for it, but this used to be easier. And remember, Final Fantasy 14,
Spread.
add-ons are not legal. In Warcraft, they're encouraged.
Lies.
Is that an upgrade? It is not. Well, some kind of cosmetic. I will take that. Put you down here. I'll get rid. Oh, it's a companion. No, what am I doing? No. Exactly, very much less confusing with HP and MP. But Warcraft encourages add-ons. So add-ons tell you don't stand in that.
The kobolds are
Is a thing.
vandalizing and pillaging
Add-ons
Morning
tell you
Rise
boss
again.
is about to do big things.
Please,
Run.
stop them in any way you can.
That stuff is there. I don't know if you noticed, but down here is a DPS meter.
We must take extreme methods
It's not
to
a
stop
must-have,
the
but
kobolds
a lot
plundering
of
Morning
people
Rise.
won't play the game without
Use
it.
explosives to collapse their tunnels.
Where in Final Fantasy XIV, the hardcore raiders use it. And the people that think they're hardcore. But they also quietly don't
Hopefully
use
that
it.
will finally
Remember that
deter them.
you can't
But if I
shame
have learned anything,
players
it's that
in
kobolds
game
always come back.
for their DPS and stuff, right? Because it's not allowed. Where here, that toxicity comes out in the dungeon. It's like, hey, you're running poop. You're playing bad. Why you like this? And sometimes the dungeons are fine. Just like everything else. Alright, let's go to random time walking. We need to do 5 of those. Which is cool. I like dungeons. And we'll really get to enjoy it.
I need to
Fortune
target
guide your
something
path, Outlander. Maybe this will be the last time we see them. One can only hope.
I am looking for a nice and easy dungeon. Or a world quest. That one looks easy. Destroy the big thing? We can handle that. The flying is fun. They made this what they called at the time dragon riding, where today it's called what's it called? Sky riding. And this is fun. It's fast. It's cool. We can do some twists.
These constructs
Whee!
once protected the Isle, but this one's programming has been damaged.
All right, we're gonna get out
It
of
will
the
not
group.
distinguish between friend and foe.
I'm gonna join this guy's group. This is very different. Like, there's no work to get into a party finder.
These constructs once
Oh, shit,
protected
they're on it.
the Isle, but this one's programming has been damaged. It
I
will
am
not
out of
distinguish between friend and foe.
Well, remember, Warcraft is only on PC. Right? And that's the one big reason that Final Fantasy XIV gives that why add-ons are not allowed. Is that it gives a very unfair advantage to PC players. Right?
Shockwave. It's too far away.
Now, also keep in mind that Warcraft developers are very fundamentally aware of the difference in the
Shockwave.
games, right?
Gracefully executed as always. I will see if this unit can be repaired. No sense in wasting a good tool, is there?
Like, be honest with ourselves for 8.5 seconds. They make the encounters with the bosses and raiding and stuff with it in mind. They know that people have access to these tools and they use it to their advantage. Like, they 100% create that. That's a thing that they do. Oh, I gotta do 6? Well, I thought I only had to do 3. I was all excited. Let's go see what else is down here for world quests. No. Ooh, a money quest. Listen, you'll always turn me on to a money quest. So that they come with that in mind. Same thing, you won't get banned from playing this game if you shit on the shitty DPS player. You won't. It's they're also less strict on their community standards, but that's different. Again, a different story for a different day. So the encounters are done with that in mind. And when it comes to add-ons, I'm of the belief that most of the time they're with good intentions. Like, some people solve problems with add-ons. So whether that's lag, whether that's accessibility, and you can't see stuff well, or whether that's some people like it when they're with the chat bubbles. That's a big thing because it helps them immerse a little bit better. There's a million reasons why people use add-ons. In Final Fantasy XIV too. Oh, this is a nice classic dungeon. Haven't done this one in ages. Get rid of my pumpkin head. So, like, the cosmetic add-ons, 9 times out of 10, they are not offensive. They want their characters to look prettier. They want their characters to have a different hairstyle. They want their characters to photograph better. Most of the time, the intentions are good. Sometimes they're a little bit more adult than they should be. And, yeah, any developer will walk into it. No, ma'am, no.
I need a target.
Sometimes they'll be like, hey, that is legitimately cheating. They won't be allowed. Same in Warcraft. They won't be allowed if it's cheating. But their definition of cheating is different, right? Oof. And it's very unfortunate. Because there's a few things that Warcraft could take from Final Fantasy today and it would make it a better game. And one is their moderation. Number one, if Warcraft would moderate their game like Final Fantasy does, it would be a better experience for everybody. Two, if Warcraft could,
I need to
if Final
target
Fantasy
something
could
first.
add more action to their game, I think it would be a broader game for most people. What's a fun experiment, okay, is if you read all the quests, okay, because they want you to read them, and again, I'm not shitting on that, I like it. The experiment is not against me. I'm the target audience. But do a quest line MSQ, and tell me how long it is before you are using your spells and abilities to do something, kill something, whatever the case may be. The important part is accepting that not all players want to go 20 minutes, half hour, sometimes an hour and a half before killing somebody. Or escorting, or doing something, right?
I need a target.
And that's, again, for me, fine. I have no problem with that. I could do that all day. I get lost in the storytelling. Baldur's Gate is a good example of a game that I can't get enough of. And I can do combat for like 2 hours. And be fine. Be so good. So it's not a negative thing for me. But it does show that, like, oh, okay, I get it. I get why people may not appreciate it. And the story suffered for a long time at Warcraft.
I need to target.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like that for both games, right? There are people that play games good, people that play games as they think, and people that look up the rotation. So the same thing on this side too. There are people that just play the game as they believe, doing their best. And there are some that will look up their rotation, do their best with their rotation, and some that will fight to strive for that every time. Warcraft, it's one class per character, so it's usually when you jump on that new character, you'd be like, oh shit, how do you play Paladin again? But it's the same idea. And some people like the idea that you have to pick up 15 different characters to play 15 different classes. Obviously, that's an exaggeration. Some people like that.
The executions begin.
I need a target.
I am the one character lady. I'm the one that had the same character for 10 years and only did achievements and stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What about this piece of shit? Go to hell. Oh no. Okay, this was much harder back in the day. Basically, they would climb the stairs, and you knew shit was about to hit the fan.
Something first.
Mojo mask. That was a big quest. That was a big item back in the day. This way. Where you going? I've never really done that section. We just... Oh, listen, it happens. That happens, like,
something first.
No matter where you go, if that makes any sense. It's dumb, but it happens. Alright. Yeah, we can go that way. Let's see, extra boss. I suppose if that's what they want to do. Oh shit! No, it's not. Okay, I'm wrong. Okay, basically this dungeon used to end. You do him, and then you would need to go over here, and it would end here. Where this is the ending, officially, of it today. Okay, I'm wrong. My bad. They shifted it. This used to be a long fucking dungeon. Which I didn't mind this one. I like it. This is one of those well-moving dungeons. There's always something coming. I will take that. What's this? Complete at least 6. Alright. What did I get? That's just quest. I want to see if they're going to the next boss or not. But yeah, the classic experience is the boss that's back here. Alright, that count? It did. I don't know why. Where are they going? Oh, they're rolling after it. Alright, let's go. Oh, he left. Let's go see the other boss. Oh no, it's just me and the we lost the tank, so no. We'd have to leave. Well, that stunk. I thought we were gonna go adventuring and getting the other bosses. That would have been fun. I don't remember where that other boss is, but the other 2 that were in the corner. That's where it used to end. You used to have to get over there to call it an end. Okay, we're gonna throw them out. Throw you out. You're useless. You're worth 1 copper, so I'll at least vendor you. Money, money, money. 54 gold? Jesus. Not bad. When I first started raiding, people thought that I was much younger than I am and of a different gender. Being a woman, right? I've been kicked out of raids because of that quite a bit. But after a while I started to run my own, and we were alright. A little bit better than medium, I suppose. I took it way more seriously than I ever should have at any point in time. And that's being honest. Today, as I'm an older woman, I'm like, no. Well, life is too short to get that serious about killing a dragon. The shit you learn from being 20 years old.
And we need some defenders.
Right, let's queue up for another dungeon. I like them. What's this one? Destroy mineral deposits. Okay. We can do that. Let's go find them. So what you do is you kind of scan over, see if you can find it. Candles. Let me see what, so we can find out what it looks like first. No. Oh, right there. Look, there's one. Oh, that's an herb? Oh, okay. Not what I'm looking for then. Oh, right there, I see one. Right there. That's what they look like. That's what we're looking for.
I need a target.
Alright. Where can, oh, there's another one right there.
I do not.
Doesn't count for two. I'm not in combat. That was one I did.
I am out of range.
Because my main was in the kick. Oh, listen, I've had some pretty shitty nights where I was the problem, 100%. Looking back as an older woman. And there were nights that my attitude was the problem, and some other nights that other players were the problem. Like, I've gotten horror stories, but I don't know, I'm older and they don't matter as much. It's such a weird feeling. I guess I kind of just learned to understand my role in all of that, right? Are you a professional player? No. Then calm the fuck down. Oh, I suppose. Yee! I was falling off. Oh no. I didn't finish my energy drink. That's not good. Which one's this one? Prince Thornton. Oh, okay, it's not. Oh no, it's a big one. A lot of people don't like this one. I don't like this one. Oh, absolutely. Listen, there are moments in life where you really gotta stand up and you gotta tell someone to go fuck myself. It's fun. There's a few times that, again, I can remember shooting someone out and they deserved it. Of course, making a mistake and not deserving it.
I need a target.
My biggest regret about raiding, and I mean again, after all those shit, there's some real shit moments, I have to admit. My biggest regret was taking it way too fucking seriously. Because that was 80% of the problem, right? We got a little bit way too involved, way too angry, frustrated. We were raiding like 3 nights a week.
I do not need a target. I need a target.
That's the add-on telling me I beat the boss. It plays the perfect music, don't you agree? Oh shit! Yeah, that's my biggest rating regret. And I think that I'm gonna make it short on that. But I think it's important to realize that sometimes you're young and stupid. And sometimes you just got to admit you're young and stupid. Or you did a dickhole thing.
I need to get closer.
I'm coming. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 80%. Well, that's it, right? And it's easy to say out loud, it's a game, you should all be having fun. This is fun. Is it fun? Today, if I could go back and tell 23-year-old peeps, it would be chill the fuck out. I probably wouldn't even listen to that advice at 23, if I'm being, again, totally honest. Yeah, back then it was raiding was life. Which seems so weird to say out loud. This used to be the last boss. You had to go kill the prince first. The prince is on fire. Where is this? It's over there. Oops. Jumpy, jumpy. This is a much shorter dungeon than I remember. Son of a bitch. They cut. You used to have to go kill the prince first, okay? And then there used to be 4 of those goddamn pillars around the boss. Kill all of them, and then go kill the thing in the middle. Feeling old. Back in my day, it was harder. It was, but who cares? Did it really help by being harder? Did it really make a big difference that there was 2 more pillars? No, it took an extra 10 minutes for no reason. For the existence of a reason, you know?
I am out of range.
Bastard! Don't look silent. Da 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 da. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we're having this conversation because it's really making me reflect on some very poor moments in raiding. And again, I am 100%. I am
another
to blame.
incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
And I can remember being part of that run. That's good, right? You can go back and be like, oh wow, that was a wrong decision. I treated that person poorly, or I did the thing. We just think, there we go. I would love to find a guild that does these kinds of things casually, for fun, where everything is legitimately fun, and not just angry for the sake of being angry. I also hear my kids get mad at games. My youngest is bad for that. He'll get fucking mad at a video game. And you hear it and you're like, man, that... Who does that sound like? Not me, I'm not the type of scream I need my husband has. But you know what I mean? You hear it and you're like, oh, don't like that. But I also, one of the things I have to admit that I did very well, in my humble brag, okay, little humble brag, is I got better with letting games go. Like, let me give you an example. Overwatch. Overwatch is a game that, on a good day, I can play without an issue. However, it is a very different experience. Oh, I get that. 100% Zion. 110%. I'm with you. Do you have anything to sell?
What's on your mind?
No?
Off with you.
Overwatch was a game that I would get live. And it's a game that I was middle of the road, working on it, trying to improve my game, practicing, trying my best. And my problem is that it's a game that can turn south extremely quickly, right? And it's a game that not only does it turn south extremely quickly, but like it can go from feeling amazing to feeling like shit in the same second. It's also a game where it's a team game, and again, I love team games. My favorite way to play Battlegrounds in Warcraft is rated Battlegrounds, or PvP is rated Battlegrounds. Or when I play, even when I play Final Fantasy PvP, I don't 1v1 people. I love the slime conflict. I think it's great. Great time. So I like the team aspect of it. I really do. But some team members, how do I put this nicely, don't try nearly...
I do not have a target.
My controller's not working as good as it should. That's not working at all. There we go. Much better. But, so I like the team game. I really do. And Overwatch is, shit. Overwatch is what, 6v6 or 5v6? Or 5v5? And generally speaking, it's a team sport, like that you work together for a certain objective. And I would prefer to play ranked because at least everyone tends to have the same objective. Everyone on your team wants to win, wants to do better, right? They want to improve. I learned while playing Overwatch that's not the case. And that a lot of players are playing for themselves. They want to be great standout players, or they want to play the one or two characters they really like, or fuck it, they're just there to have fun. Whether that fun is making your team lose, whether that's the fun of, you know, just playing this map no matter what on this one character that you really like, that's not helpful at all. And when I get in a match, and I used to get fucking mad. Because again, I have every intention of winning, right? If a character's not working out for the team composition, I was willing to swap, willing to do whatever it took. My definition of fun was that, while their definition of fun was different. Their definition of fun, vastly different from mine. And it would drive me fucking bananas. So within 3 or 4 matches, and then of course toxicity. So being called terrible things was on the one. And again, just had 3 losses in a row because some guy was definitely not in it to win it, even though it's a ranked match. The patience wears thin very quickly. And I had to stop. I eventually had to look within and be like, hey, listen, this is a game you can't play unless you're in a good spot. So I haven't played it very much. I think I've played it 4 times in a year, max, with my kids. And that's where that ended. You know what I mean? I played a few times with my kids. They had fun. We had fun, and we let it go. But that's coming to the terms with, okay, you don't have the patience to play this game, or it's not conducive to your mental health. Step back. it's not due to not liking it. I still like it. However, little life hack, okay? Especially as a woman. If your computer or Xbox or PC or whatever can handle it, okay? And you want a less toxic gameplay experience, set the servers to Europe. Most people don't talk to each other because they're all in different languages, right? And again, that's not a dig at languages. Europe's vast and whatever. Their accents are kind of cute, so when they get mad, it's not as aggravating. And I find that they, how do I put this nicely? I find that they, when they get mad, they're not as mean as the Americas. Like, they don't. Their derogatory is less derogatory. Their drop dead is more like,
and we need some
it's less. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it's not. It doesn't feel as. So that's what I would do when I lost the patience. I would go straight to the European servers and be like, cool. This person's not talking to me. That's great. Do not care.
I do not have a target.
Why are you like this? I do not want to fight you. I'm kidding. I'm not mad. Yeah, now I'm more as I've gotten older, I'm more protective of my own mental health, and I'm more protective of that level of, I don't say give a fuck, but like I would love to raid today with the attitude that I have today compared to the one I had as a young teen.
I need to target something first.
Woo. I've loaded it. Or I would love to play Overwatch as again, as someone who's grown a bit. I would like to test my growth, you know? Why are you like this? Having a good time, like
Thank you.
Yeah.
Efficiency and bravery are a powerful
Let's do another
combination.
dungeon. I like the dungeons. I don't know if you know this. I've been playing on controller. Warcraft is not a controller game. It does not support. One of the cool things about add-ons is you can get your own controller support. What's this? Oh, it's a delve. No. Is there any money ones left? What about there? No, Hollow Fall. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. Okay, let's get to there.
Our miners still have problems in the rumbling
Land.
wastes. Clear out those
I like
scum
open
and
world
recover
games.
what you can.
I like them for me, if that makes any sense. Like, I loved Witcher. I love Baldur's Gate. I love Skyrim. I don't depend on open world games. Final Fantasy VII Remake or Rebirth. Still playing it. I find that world a little bit big. Open world's not necessary for me to enjoy it. I do enjoy them. It's usually the story, right? That's what catches me. That's what puts me right in there. Like Final Fantasy VI is a perfect example. That is open world. One of the first true open world games. Especially in the second half. It also stops holding your hand halfway through. Which is still kind of funny to me. once the story picks up, it's like, hey, we've been holding your hand now for a while. Sure, you're on your own. Good luck. And I like that. I really do. Oh, okay, I got a different dungeon this time. I've gotten different dungeons every time, and I love that. I'm in a good mood. I'm glad. I wasn't sure about streaming, so I've been a little bit apathetic lately. There's nothing to do with streaming videos or anything like that. Just life itself. The cinema. It's on my to playlist. I have it. I own it. I've owned it for a while. But like, if stuff keeps coming up. I finished Final Fantasy 16 first, which, ooh, so good. Love that game. Wonderful. Then I got Visions of Mana through Square Enix. I don't know it yet, so we don't talk about Rebirth. Not the ending. So I don't know how it's gonna end. Like, it's on my to play list, 100%. Like, we will see it streamed here. But then I got Visions of Mana, and that was sponsored by Square Enix. And that's a sweet little game. Do you see the crab? Do you feel like it's out of place? It's because it is. It's supposed to be a spider. But I have arachnophobia mode on, which is actually part of the game. So it makes spiders and crabs. I'm an arachnophobe. I freaking love it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I have it. It's ready to go. I've been playing Visions of Mana, which I don't know. I've never played a Mana game. Okay, so I'm aware of the very basics of the main story, and I was expecting a cutesy game. I got like 20 hours in. I'm like, okay, this is a cutesy, easy to predict, whimsical game, which is not always a bad thing, right? You don't need a Final Fantasy 16. You don't need a Final Fantasy 14 and fucking Zone 6 all the time. Sometimes something cute, whimsical, that's easy to predict is fun. Okay, so that's what I thought I was getting. And then, in typical Square Enix style, I got kicked in the face and cried. Boy, did I cry. My cute little whimsical game took a fucking twist. It is good. I've not tried the Tales. I almost picked one up this weekend, actually. I was at a pawn shop and I was like... Oh, and Persona. I almost bought Persona too. 5, sorry. Persona as well. Persona 5. I almost bought it. Those were the two games that I was like, they're cheap. Maybe I should pick them up. I almost bought a Tales game. I have not played one personally. Basically, one of the problems with World of Warcraft, okay, if you played it as a raider or someone who played it a lot, and a lot of MMOs are like this, you have to be careful. If you play it, and you play it to its extent, it will be the only game you play. Right? The FOMO, the can't miss anything, gotta raid. So there's a lot of games as I was, that I didn't play. A lot of games that I missed. Stuff like Witcher 3, Dragon Age Inquisition. Those are all games that I could have played, but didn't because Warcraft was a bigger game to me at the time, and I didn't get a chance to put my teeth into it, and I would have liked. Witcher's awesome. And I regret never playing. They're very good. See, those were the two that were there at the pawn shop. It's almost like you knew. Same thing as like what was it? But yeah, like I find that again, when you play too much of an MMO, you're not playing it. And that's unfortunate. There's a lot of games I missed.
Target change.
Fucking silence. Definitely the word plant. That's awesome. So I do love these good RPGs. You know what great RPG that people should play? Fucking Octopath. Amazing. Again, another game that I've waited way too long to play. But it was so good. And then I got the second one sponsored by Square Enix, and that was fucking great. I mean, like 11 out of 10 fucking great. Like, can't believe that's a thing. Fucking great. It was so good. Also, Dragon Quest XI. That's another one. That's a beautiful game. I loved every second of that. That's a game. There's very few games that I will purchase like day one. I don't, and especially single player games. I don't believe in purchasing them day one, even as a streamer. Dragon Quest 3, I'm purchasing day one. If Square Enix, if I don't get something hooked up with Square Enix, I'm buying it. It's not up for debate. We are getting it. I love this Dragon Quest. It's the charm of those games. The silliness, the goofy. Again, like Final Fantasy XIV, it's not afraid to do something silly. It's not afraid to be comical. And still be a really good turn-based RPG. Same thing as the Yakuza games. My friend, huge fan of them, and I support that 100%. I will not be playing them because I don't like that type of gameplay. And then he showed me like the dragon. And I was like, that one. I want to play that one. I like that Ichiban dude. I like the silly. I like what they've done with that. And the newer one, as well as in the same vein. Like I said, I'll be playing it. Eventually. It's one of those games that's on my, like, for way far down the list. I got so many games in my backlog. It's not fun. There are days I wish I streamed more, just because I could play longer hours of these games.
I need to
Tales of Graces is being released in January. What am I doing in January? I don't think I'll be able to play it as part of streaming with nothing personal, and it's because of Dragon Quest 3 is coming out in whatchamahoozy, it's coming out next month. This month. We're November now. Shit. That is, and I if it's anything like the other Dragon, I've never played Dragon Quest 3. My husband has. This is the remake of it, and it's scary. If it's anything like the other Dragon Quest games, it's gonna be long games. I live for it. It's a long fucking dungeon, I'm realizing real fast. Like, I'm not against the idea of getting it. I'm just trying to, like, so I've still got Rebirth to play, which is on the shelf up there. I still have visions to finish. Two Tales games. Because it's the one of the two Tales. I don't blame you. I get Persona 3 came out last year, Reloaded, and it looked good. Like, with all due respect and everything like that, like, I almost bought it in February last year. I almost bought that. But it came the same month as Rebirth. I'm like, okay, I want to play that. And then Final Fantasy 16 was still, I wasn't finished it in time. If that makes any sense. And as somebody who streams, Rebirth wasn't doing very well numbers-wise, so I'm like, well, fuck it. I'll just finish 16 then, and I'll return to Rebirth when I'm Alright, almost there. Alright, big guy. But yeah, you're not the first one to tell me about the Tales games and how I would probably enjoy them. I'm assuming that. Okay, Lord Rivendare drops a very, very rare amount. You can farm the shit out of this dungeon like non-stop.
I need to target something first.
So some people would prefer to just keep rolling until they get it. It took me way too long.
I do not have a target.
Alright, Mr. Rivendare himself. Done. What's this look like? Are they ugly? Ugliest. Oh, they're not that ugly. They just don't look good on my skin. No, not log out. Leave. Silly peeps. Log out. Log out. Did you see that? No. Oh, let's see something here. Just doing okay. Check out what a beautiful looking zone. Absolutely stunning. No, that one I aged out of. Because let me think. Kingdom Hearts release date. Because that came out in 02. Okay, one, we were very poor. Like, in 02 or 03, I graduated in 06. I got a Nintendo 64. So a PS2 was never going to happen for me as a young girl. No. No way. So by the time I got one, it was already like going. So the thing is Final Fantasy X. I missed 10. I played it as an adult. Actually, it's one of the first stuff I was streaming. And,
the orphans of Merodar have been asking to play with you
what
again.
a miss.
I think they'd appreciate it if you visited them.
What a miss. I desperately wish I would have caught that when it came out. What a fucking
New
beautiful.
reserves are readying to
Perfect
enter
game.
the front lines. Sparring with you would teach them much.
Yeah, they are, and
Step
again.
into the light. May the shadows pass you by.
They're also available on what is it, the PSN and stuff like that. I just never played them, but yeah, those are the games that like I just missed because that at that point was poverty. We were poor. I moved in with my boyfriend at the time, and I think it was like a year we were together before we bought a PS2 secondhand on somebody. And he wanted it so he could play Battlefront. Battlefront 2, if you remember.
Greetings, outsider. You carry your torch, you light the city.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, at the time, the PS2.
Greetings, outsider.
Something my now husband played, boyfriend at the time, wasn't big for me. And I was going to university. Yeah, there's a few things like on, especially PS2 stuff I missed, and 360. Like I missed out on the Halos, which is fine. I'm not big into shooters anyway,
Sacred
but
flame
like
guide your way, friend.
I tried them much later, and I'm like, what's the big rush? I don't like this. It's not very good. And as we get older, you're like, oh, it actually was pretty decent at the time. Kingdom Hearts are really confusing too. Listen, for the most part, it depends on the age group, right? When we talk about Kingdom Hearts, are we talking about a younger generation who's not following the story? Are we talking about people that are looking for something simple in an RPG? Or are we looking at something like Final Fantasy that is, you know, it's a Square Enix game, so there's gonna be some pretty legendary storytelling and some pretty, I need to do one more dungeon. Let's
The
queue up for
Cobus
it.
dare to attack our veneration grounds. Make
You know what I
them
mean?
regret
Like,
it.
I'm not saying people are missed it, or like maybe they were too young to get it. It all depends on what you remember, right? Because I know most of those games are a bit older.
The crystals embedded in this cliff face shine with Beladar's radiance. Our key flame crystals require their retrieval.
It is too far away.
Right there. I grew up Final Fantasy VI. Specifically. And not because I'm better or smarter than anybody, it's just that back when I played it, back when I was just a baby PB, okay? Somebody had given it to me. So, like, you know those few games that you put like 1,000 hours in because that's all you owned? At the time, Final Fantasy VI was it. And Final Fantasy VI, I put hours into it. Like, it's one of those games where I wish I could tell you. I wish that you could understand how many hours I put into it. That and Pokemon... Pokemon Gold.
I need to get closer. It is too far away.
Yeah, that and like Pokemon. Me it was red. My sister was blue. That.
I am out of range.
Yeah, I spent my time playing. I always say I played Warcraft for 12 years and I played a lot. But we were poor kids with no video games, or very few. So, Pokemon Silver and Gold, let me tell you, is still probably the games I have the most hours in.
Excellent job. We'll put these to good use.
Yeah, put that.
May the flame light your way.
When we land, we're gonna make the trip back up. But yeah, that was my big games I played a lot of. So I love Pokemon. I also realized this weekend how much Pokemon is still a thing. And I know that's like hyperbolic. Like, obviously they're still a thing. Obviously I still buy their merch. Obviously, like, I love Pokemon. But like, what I didn't know is how big the Pokemon card community was. I went to a collectible market, and I bought Final Fantasy 15 for PS4. I bought a few other things, some Magic the Gathering cards, and just a bunch of little things like that. Couple Christmas present. 80%, I don't say 80, that's a big number. Like, the majority of the tables set up were Pokemon cards. And let me tell you, it blew my mind. Not in a negative way, but like, I couldn't believe that it was that popular. That this event had mostly that. You know what I mean? Again, not a bad thing. Like, no one died or nothing. Like, there's nothing to be angry about. It's like, wow, really? That's interesting. I had no idea. I just got into, I got into Magic the Gathering recently. Ironically, like, and you can check my videos on this. I posted a video on the night that I got a new commander deck. Okay? And let me tell you, Final Fantasy announced that they're going to have a collaboration with Magic the Gathering, and there's going to be an Emmett Silk card, and I want it. Thank you. But yeah, like, what happened? I actually played Magic the Gathering when I was young. And what ended up happening is I stopped playing it because I met this boy, and I didn't know if he'd be okay with your girl being nerdy, so I kind of like put it away. And then, and that was pretty much, and I played a couple more times after that. He wasn't really into it, and I married him anyway. I'm still with the same man. But basically at the time, it was a big deal. So I stopped playing for a year. I stopped playing Magic the Gathering before Commander was a thing. So it's been a long time. exactly. Emmett Cell. Did you see the card? It's so
I need to
good.
target something first.
If there's an Emmett Commander deck, like that's it. I'm purchasing it. It's going to be my main deck. For what reason? Who cares? It's Emmett. End of story. Emmett Cell. Like I've never wanted to spend more money on Magic cards than I do for Emmett Cell. My husband was there. Like, the funny part is that I can't fake that reaction because I didn't film myself. My husband was like, so I watched the video with him right there and I went, Emmett! He started like, really? He's like, that's not a bit. I'm like, it's not a bit. I'm so excited, honey. Emmett! It's almost like he doesn't know his wife. First I'm gonna scream and jump for joy for Emmett Cell. Hello? It's the sky. It's the sky blue kind of thing. Yeah. I had to make some room in my day. I really have some thought. No, I needed my Emmett. I have too many. That's my biggest problem. That's how I describe myself to people when I'm vending and stuff like that at conventions. I'm just a giant fucking nerd. I love them all. There's very little fandoms I don't like. Like I'll play Dungeons and Dragons with you till I'm blue in the face. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love board games. I love Magic the Gathering. I love. Oh shit! I'm dying. Gotta slow down. Stop touching things. Where's the tank? Where's the tank? And this. Healer's gone. Alright.
I need to target
Manuals?
something first.
Comics? Comics is something that I think I'm just too neurodivergent for. Call it, and I think I had this conversation on TikTok recently. Is when it comes to comics, I get so nervous that I miss something, I can't just pick up the story and go. I don't want to. It bothers me that, like, I want to read the Spider-Man comic. I'll have to go read it from fucking 1969 or whatever they started it. You know what I mean? Okay, but I'll miss it. What about this universe? The mangas that have them numbered and that all the numbers are available, I could get into that. I could be convinced. Wouldn't take much. Again, that's my problem. When it comes to nerdy stuff, I can be convinced. I cosplay. The Dungeons & Dragons thing is up there. Warcraft. That is the Driz series from R.A. Salvatore. I have most of it.
I need a target.
Find what the... Oh, you want to link me? I thought you were asking me to link stuff. I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if the link will work in Twitter or TikTok. Twitch. The answer is Twitch. I don't know if the link will work in Twitch. Either way, DM me and I'll check it out. Yay! You see what I mean? Like, I just get into everything. I like it. I cross-stitch too. Like, if I could be a professional nerd,
I do not have a target.
and nerd out like on the daily,
Sands consume you.
I would do it. That's just how it would be. Anime was one of the fewer things I haven't gotten into a whole lot, and I don't know if it's because of my age or accessibility to anime, but I haven't gotten into that. But like, again, I can be convinced. I like Sailor Moon, the little bit that I've watched. Same thing as Warhammer. Someone came up to me and was like, Peeps, you would love Warhammer. You get deep into lore and stuff. You would really enjoy Warhammer. Listen, I enjoy my fucking paycheck. Thank you very much. No Warhammer. And he looked at me and went, okay, I understand. Thank you. Until I have no more children to feed, no Warhammer. But again, I could see myself getting Warhammer. Absolutely. Especially if I had a friend who was into it. Easily follow them in. Yeah, I really sit back and be like, no, just a giant fucking... Same thing, Star Trek. Love Star Trek. Huge into Star Trek. Big Trekkie.
I need to target something first.
Alright, let's go. I'm working my way through the older shows and I'm caught up. Like, again, do I want to kick them? Not really, but like, he's not... I didn't even get a chance to click on it. Hold on. Yeah. Sucks for them, but somebody else is gonna get the missions done. Yeah, just a giant fucking nerd. It doesn't end. I'm the type of person that if you said, you know what, Peeps, maybe you should stream 5 nights a week, all of the stuff that you do, I have the stuff, I have the content. Do you want to watch me craft? Baby, think that.
I do not have a target.
But yet I work a corporate job. That's the funny part, is I work corporate. True corporate, I want to say America, but like Canada. Corporate Canada. I tell people I work for Shinra online. It is a top 100, exactly what you'd expect from an executive corporate company. And that's what keeps me going. That's what pays for all this bad behavior.
Let the executions begin.
Absolutely. Like, same thing when the Has-Been Hotel dropped. I watched all of it. Fell in love with it. Then watched all of Hell of a Boss. Fell in love with that. Like, again, like, I mean, it's such an easy sell. And now I'll message my sister every once in a while and be like, hey, here's something funny. The Hell of a Boss. Under the oak tree. I don't know that one. I'm now curious, but I don't want to because I'm like, no, more things. Yes, more things.
Zark, zark.
And then you gotta kill Hall. How unfortunate. Did you notice that the gnome or the gnome, the goblin is like fighting and dying over there? Just saying. You know, I don't know if you noticed. There he is. Being a butt. Go on in. Yeah. Go.
I need to target something first.
Where's the tank? Oh, tank. Why did the tank not move?
I need a target.
Why did we wait? Oh. Nope. Where's the tank? There we go. We have a tank again. Yay! Pull the boss, we're good to go. Why would you bring more friends? Let's go.
These deserts are mine.
See that? Look at me earning my stuff like a big girl. Doing good. We're about to cash this quest in, and we're going to cash another, and we're good to go for the night, I think. I wish I didn't have to work in the morning. Or no, I'm sorry. I wish the kids didn't go to school so goddamn early. Love my children, but would love to not get up so early. You know? Because then I could game more. Alright, this is quest 1 returning in. This should give me some monies.
We owe our service to
Awesome,
those
thank you,
in
thank
need.
you.
Can you feel it? Belladar hums with joy.
Do I need that?
With hope. You've done well, my friend.
And you give out lots of good money, so love that too. Okay, next, I go to Stormwind. I'm a mage, so I can teleport. That's the thing I do. I'm at that stage where I really need to pee, but I'm like, I'm almost done. That's where I'm at. Okay, that's a vendor. Let me put that on my list to sell. Okay. Okay, so we have 2 quests to turn in here. I thought it was just 1. It's 2, 3. 3.
Take all the time you need.
Oh yes, you. I was
You
aware of you.
have a bright future.
You. I knew that.
I knew you would like my way.
I don't know what this one is though.
Do not loiter. Remember the sun well.
Alright. 250 money. Ooh, that's an upgrade. I'll take that. Hold on, where'd it go? Yeah. Awesome. Did pretty good.
I have all the time in the Isles.
Okay, you still, it's a 5,000 and I have 1,200. So I'm not doing that good, but you know, hey, we're getting there. And that just vendor everything here. Just get rid of it. I don't usually do that, but like here I'm doing it. I'm just trying to clear my banks. This is a lot. Yes, trade. Yes, trade. Here, here, here. There. We did pretty good. Alright, so
This is
I
when
will be
you
back
leave.
on Wednesday. We're more than likely going to be playing Visions of Mana. Thursday, Final Fantasy 14. Everything is at the same time, so 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll kick some butt then. We should have a long form video this week. I'm not sure. It's going to depend, but I'm working on it. As for that, we'll have some shorts along the week. So if you're big on the silly stuff, YouTube is probably where it's at. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for following along. Have a legendary night. Thank you, Zion, for entertaining me tonight. And I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one. Bye.